What's up, everybody? Cyclo1224 here, back with my 16th video game review. This time around, I'm reviewing an awesome side-scrolling spaceship shooting game called Thunder Force 5. Thunder Force 5 is coming from a long line of badass Thunder Force games. The first review I ever did was Thunder Force 3, which I think I like a little better than this just because I love the Genesis, but I'm sure this game is better than that game pretty much visually, audio-wise. It's a really bitchin' game. Came out on the PS1 in 1998. It was developed by Tecnosoft. Made the other Thunder Force games. I got 2, 3, and 5. Published by Working Designs, which is a really cool game company. Used to be. I'm pretty sure they're out of business now, but it was also put out on the Sega Saturn, which never played the Sega Saturn version, so I can't really compare the two. But yeah, I'm guessing if it's anything like this, it's totally awesome. The story of Thunder Force is a pretty long, complicated story. I don't really play these games for the story. But in short, it's about some crazy AI taking over Earth, and you're mankind's last hope. So you gotta come together with this bitchin' ship and destroy the evil AI. You are Thunder Force. They need to fear you. They probably don't because they're robots, but anyways. Yeah, like I say, I don't really get into the story that much. I'd rather just play it because it's a really cool game. It's definitely a challenging game. I started the game out on normal, and it repeatedly kicked the shit out of me. So for the purposes of the review, I just switched it to easy, or it's called training in this. You get several different kinds of weapons. You actually get 5 different kinds. You can see up in the top left corner. They're in a row there. You can change, like, the setup of the weapons. I don't really know why, but you can either have them in a straight line, you can have them in, like, an upside-down U formation, or kind of like a C formation. I don't really know what that has to do with anything, but you can do it. I guess just how you want it to look on the screen. You can also change your speeds like the other Thunder Force, at least Thunder Force 3. I don't know if 2 does that. I haven't played 2 enough to really tell you too much about that one. But in this one, you can change it from like 50% to like 100%, which is pretty cool. I like being able to change my speed, and it's a lot better than games like Truxton or Gradius, where you have to collect speed ups, and then if you die, you're stuck going really, really slow. So I definitely like that in these games. As you can see, the monster design, the creature design, the robot design, the enemy design are awesome. I love them. This thing, when you blow it up, it spurts blood everywhere. But the weapons are, you got your basic forward shot is the first one. You got the front-back shot, you got the wave shot, you have the hunter, you can see there he's spurting blood all over the place. You got the hunter, which is basically like a lock-on shot, it's probably one of my favorite ones, is the hunter, because obviously you just shoot, you gotta aim, it just finds the enemy, locks on. But, and then you got the free range, which is definitely the most powerful weapon in the arsenal. You can see it there. It's like a weird grid, and it basically shoots like I don't know if it's like a laser out. The closer you get, the more damage you do to them. But you can collect crawl things, which are like options in other games. They basically just fly around your ship and pretty much act like artillery. You can collect up to 3 of them. When you got all 3 of them collected, you can hit square along with the shot button, and it'll like power up your weapon. You see the range weapon turns blue, and then it shoots like electricity out. It's way more powerful. When you die, it's pretty cool because I keep wanting to call them options, but the crawl things just fly around the screen for a while, so you're able to go back and collect them all up. That's definitely really cool. It's pretty forgiving. But this game's a challenge, man. Even on easy, at the end I start dying like crazy. Through the first couple levels I basically built up quite a few guys, but then towards the end I started losing them like nuts. I think there's like 5 or 6, at least 6 missions in this game. I think I get through in the review here like 5 of them, and then I die even on easy. Now, I'm not a master video game player, but it's a challenge, man. I don't know how people can beat this game on hard. That blows my mind to think some kid sitting there whooping this game's ass on hard, and I'm sure it can be done, but the free range weapon is kind of a strange weapon, as you can see. To aim it, like, when you're going forward, it goes backwards, where you have to let go of shoot. You hold shoot and it just stays pointed the direction it's pointed at. But you let go of shoot, and then if you go forward, it points backwards. If you go backwards, it points forwards. Up is down. Down is up. Cats marrying dogs. Lots of crazy shit happening. But it's a great game. Great weapon. After I figured it out, it definitely became my favorite weapon outside of the hunter weapon, just because it does so much damage. But when you're in a pinch, it's definitely better to whip it over to the hunter weapon. Like I say, you don't have to worry about aiming, you just worry about dodging bad guys and bullets and all that good stuff. But, yeah, there's lots of cool bosses. Lots of really cool level designs, different backgrounds. The backgrounds will move and stuff. They have very, you know, like there's the cloud level, the water level, like a lot of games have, but as you can see, the background's going crazy. Like, it gives you a good feeling of speed, like you're making good speed there. All the bosses, I think, well, at least a few of the bosses, like, you kill them in one like form, and then they'll turn into another form, and you gotta kill that form until eventually they'll just blow up. And some of them have up to 3 forms, I think. Didn't get to the last boss, so I couldn't tell you. That one might be, I'm guessing, even crazier. Someday maybe I'll do like a cyclo plays of me finally beating the last boss. But if you want to get more on the story, you can watch my intro vid I made of this, because the intro vid, the lady tells you a lot about the actual story of the game. Like I say, I don't really give a rat's ass about the story. I just like playing the damn game, and it's a blast to play. If I'm in the, you know, wanting to play a story game, I'll whip out one of the Final Fantasies or whatever, one of them games, Deus Ex. Because them are the good story games, but there's a wicked, I guess that's not a pentagram, I don't know what the hell that thing would be. But yeah, I blew up. There's my copy. You see, Working Designs, man, they don't mess around. They make a hell of a game cover. You can see little Spaz guy in the corner spazzing out. But yeah, it's really well made. They spare no expense. It's got like gold lettering on the back, you can see there. Lots of cool screenshots from the game. I really dig Working Designs, the way they make their cases and stuff. It's got a real bright, colorful book. Of course, it closed down, though. But yeah, that's Thunder Force 5 Perfect System. An awesome PlayStation 1 game. If you like PlayStation 1 shooters, if you like any shooter game, you can pick this up for about 40 bucks. It's not cheap, but you should definitely go out and get it. Thunder Force 5, Cyclo 1224. Thank you for watching. See ya.